What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Listen, we got a special guest checking in today. He goes by the name of King RJ to be exact. What's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate you being here. Give me some love. Boom. You feel that energy?
Yeah,
you dig? Sure. Introduce yourself.
I go by the name of King RJ. Dancer, influencer, YouTuber, all that. Content creator. From Chicago, South Side. Well, kind of everywhere. South Side, West Side.
Just the all-around dope kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like, we have a lot to talk about because I want people to really understand what it is that you got going on because you do multiple things, right? You got multiple hustles. You do multiple things. You out here working. You on your grind. So, but I always take it back prior to what you're doing right now because they got to understand how you got to where you're at right now, right?
Yeah.
Take us back, man. You said you grew up in the South Side of Chicago?
Yeah.
Man, what was that like for you?
It's crazy because this was the first question asked in my last interview. So I kind of want to answer it a little bit different. So, what was it like? It was fun.
Yeah.
Cause
cold.
Cold, yeah. Chicago always been cold. I mean, unlike today's generation, like how everybody say, "Oh, Chicago this, Chicago that." Well, I ain't get that growing up.
Right.
Because it was like more positive, it was more to do.
Yeah.
And like social media and stuff wasn't out, it wasn't popping growing up as a kid. So
you had to figure out other things to do.
Yeah, so I grew up on like riding bikes up and down the block, around the block.
Okay.
Jump rope and like actually having fun, block parties.
Man, a lot of the stuff kids have gotten away from doing today, right?
Right. Playing video games. Video games was a lot more like fun to do and like more competitive and stuff. So yeah. It was busting.
Before now you're like a brand influencer. You said you dance, you do a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah.
Before you got into doing all that, what did you aspire to do? Sometimes as kids we say we're gonna be a doctor or a nurse or this.
I'm glad you asked me that because what a lot of people don't know, I was a hooper before I started dancing.
Okay, so you play basketball.
Yeah. Well, I was actually like into a lot of sports.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, but I used to hoop like faithfully.
So was that your number one choice?
Yeah,
basketball?
I wanted to go to the NBA.
Okay.
Believe it or not, like I used to tell people, I'm going to go to the NBA.
And I like to understand that because, what I've really realized in life, a lot of stuff what we aspire to do when we're young, it definitely changes as we get older, right?
Exactly.
But I think it's also dope as a child that you were involved in something such as sports because it helps structure you to where you're at right now.
Yeah. And like I played actually freshman year in high school. But it didn't really work out because it was like I couldn't really balance that and like dance. So I was dancing and trying to play basketball.
Yeah.
So it would be times where like I would skip practice to go make dance videos and stuff and try to like sneak. But like people like my teammates would tell the coach, and my coach would find out like, yeah, you got to pick one. Go dance or you go be here with us. So right.
It's a tough balance as a teenager and you're in high school because you only got so many hours in your day and you already got to go to school and you already got to do homework and if you're trying to do multiple things outside of that when the schedule conflicts. Now if they're like seasonal and one takes place in the fall, one takes place in the winter, but when it's like they taking place at the same time, you got to pick and choose.
Yeah, because right, and then I was more skilled in dance.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't really, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was skilled in hooping too, don't get it wrong, don't get it confused, but like, I was just more like skilled in dance, like that was my, my top skill. And then I was most known for dance too. Like everybody knew me for dancing, jerking.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you, like, what was the dance style? Because some people,
back then,
what is that? What you? Okay, got you.
Yeah.
What got you into that though? Was there somebody else that was around you that was doing it, or you just had a passion?
It was popular. Like back in 2009, 2010. That was when I was in high school. So that jerking and dugging was busting back then. So everybody, whole city, everybody was jerking back then. So but I was the best, not to be like arrogant or nothing, but like
you just
yeah,
you keeping it all the way G.
Cool, he decent.
How did you learn? Like, did you watch videos?
Yeah, a lot of videos, and like actually like just practicing and like what us dancers we call it labbing, just like dancing like to music, like playing music on our speaker and just like labbing and like spaces. So
that's dope, man. Yeah. So when you first started doing that, you know, did you feel that was something you were gonna like pursue later on in life?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really think like I was gonna get that far. Cause people did used to tell me like, oh yeah, you gonna make it big and dancing, but I ain't really believe it in myself.
Right.
Because all I knew was I was just dancing and like making videos. That's all I was, you know, just doing it for fun. But like, I was just like taking advantage of social media and stuff, Instagram and YouTube, and
that's what you have to do. You have to utilize the resources we have, which is social media. And like you said, YouTube, you know, I know Facebook was probably heavier back then. Twitter, exactly. Right, Vine. Yeah, exactly. Now, of course, we got Instagram and TikTok and Triller and a million others that I probably don't know about, Twitch and the list goes on, which obviously makes it easier for someone like yourself and you know, being a social media like influencer and dancing and stuff. Hey, social media is where it's at. That's how you get your name and face and stuff around the world out there.
Yeah, and it built my confidence too, because I used to be shy. Like because I used to just dance. I ain't used to, I never was a camera person. I was camera shy. I ain't like taking pictures and nothing like that. But then like, I got into like cameras and like YouTube and stuff, and I used to watch other like dance crews on YouTube, and they kind of inspired me and stuff. So I'm like, all right, let me try this one time. So I upload, you know, a couple videos and there get a lot of views. So I used to be like, wait. Hold on. This got a couple of thousand views.
We on to something here.
Then got to making more and stuff. So,
and it can become very lucrative for you too, because I'm sure people pay you to do dance videos for them and stuff. Especially again in the era that we're in, because guys like you who dance and can dance to people's music, you're going to be the one that helps their music go viral based off your dance, right? When you first started, were you dancing with a group of other people or were you doing it more solo?
So I was solo first, like at the very beginning, like when I created my YouTube channel, like I was solo. And then like I ain't really have like no supporters, like wasn't nobody really rocking with me. And like people used to make fun of me too, like, because like in Chicago, like jerking didn't really last that long. It was kind of just like a
fad almost.
A little bandwagon thing. Like, the new boys came out, oh, you're a jerk. So everybody was on a little wave for a little minute. But then like, you know, it kind of died down in Chicago. But I was kind of like one of the ones like that stuck with it. And I was still like rocking the skinny jeans. So like people stopped wearing skinny jeans, but I was still wearing skinny jeans. And then like people would make fun of me and stuff. Oh, you still wear skinny jeans? You still wear skinny jeans? Yeah, I still jerk. I still Dougie. I still do everything.
As you should, unapologetically.
I still get money too. I still get females, all that.
Man.
So I wasn't really caring about what people think.
You're not supposed to ever in life. You know what? Because really at the end of the day, when it really, like if you dissect that, honestly, they don't care.
Right.
So it's like they don't really think about you. They might take a brief second of their time to talk about you, but soon as they done with that, they go back to their miserable life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I ain't never used to care, because like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to, like in high school, my school, we ain't had to wear a uniform.
Okay.
So I used to come like swagged out with the jerk outfits on and stuff, jerking shoes, bright colors and all that. Like that was my little style.
But you stood out though.
Yeah.
That's the whole point and goal is to stand out.
And the guys, they used to flame me. They used to, all big shoes. You got these big shoes on. But the whole time the females used to like it. Oh, I like your style. You different. So that's all that used to matter to me.
No, for real. And I remember when I was little, my mom used to always say time repeats itself. And it's true, because I remember there was a point in time where I was like, man, I ain't never gonna wear no bell bottoms. Because I remember like back in the 60s and 70s, they was rocking bell bottoms, right?
Yeah.
So, but then probably somewhere in like the 90s, that became a fad again where people were rocking bell bottoms. So you had no choice if you wanted to keep up with the style. So, and then it went to where the tighter and skinnier, the better. But now I see people are kind of going back to the flare bottoms again. So like my mama said, time repeats itself. It's true. It just, because there's only so much you can do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's either this or that. So it's like you go in cycles of it. So if you stick with what's true to you and what you enjoy, trust, it's going to come back around again anyway.
Because it's crazy, because the same people that was like against skinny jeans, like I used to get like judged, labeled, all that. Oh, I'm gay, I'm this, I'm that. The same people that was judging me is the same people who rocking skinny jeans now.
Nah,
like,
for
right
real.
now, to this day.
Big facts, exactly.
Because it's trending again.
It is.
And big shoes, fat shoes, juicy Balenciagas, designer shoes.
Right.
Like,
listen, you
came
look
from that era, jerking era, yeah.
Yes, and if you look at a lot of the people who are, influencers on social media, whether they're celebrities or whatnot, that's what they're wearing.
Yeah.
The men are wearing, like, wearing them big, huge, puffy looking boots and stuff.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, you get talked about from wearing big clothes now. Like, when the whole time that was the style back then.
Yes.
You see somebody with a long white tee, a jersey,
and the
like,
big baggy jeans.
You gonna get talked about. You gonna be like, why you got them fat jeans on?
Yeah.
The big jeans.
No, it's true, man. So that's why you just got to stick to what you're doing. So what brought you out here to the Atlanta area?
Okay. I mean, shoot, dancing.
Okay.
I know a lot of dancers out here, Instagrammers and like TikTokers and stuff. And my name is like bigger out here, like, and my platform is bigger out here. And like when I was in Chicago, I was networking with people out here through Instagram.
Right.
So it was easier for me to link up out here with people, being that I knew a lot of people out here. But like, I know dancers and like influencers like in a lot of different cities like New York, Florida, Houston. So I mean, I can pretty much go anywhere and like know a lot of dancers and influencers, but like out here I just know the most people. So they kind of made me feel welcomed out here.
And listen, that's what I love about Atlanta, because Atlanta's definitely the city with a lot of like business-minded people, entrepreneurs, people in the entertainment industry. And I think that's why people out here are so welcoming, because they all have like minds. They're all trying to get to the money. They're all trying to level up. They're all trying to build their businesses. They don't have time to waste.
And they supportive too. Like
Very.
Me coming from the city I'm from, like, they call Chicago No Love City. And like, you don't really get a lot of support in Chicago. It's a lot of hate and competition. Everybody trying to be better than somebody in Chicago. But out here, people uplift you. They support you. They make you feel like, oh, you next. You know.
Even though you're not from here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and that's a great feeling.
Yeah.
how long you been in Atlanta?
For about a year. It's probably go on 2 years.
Still fairly new out here.
Yeah.
So what was the actual transition like? And I'll elaborate a little bit, because coming to a new market sometimes can be tough, because you don't know nobody.
Yeah.
What was the initial transition like when you first got here?
Well, first of all, it was easy, because first of all, I got an older sister who live out here. So
okay.
It wasn't.
You have family here. Yeah, that's dope.
So it wasn't hard. And then on top of that, like, I got friends, a lot of friends and stuff. So it's like, it was easy for me to like get around and like do stuff. And I know like places to go, parties, or like attractions and stuff, trap museum. So I've been a lot of places, did a lot of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be, because before I came out here, I thought I was gonna be like, oh dang, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna make friends. But as I came out here, it was just like, oh dang.
Nah,
and then
for real.
I started meeting more and more people.
Absolutely.
Which made things better.
And I honestly, I've been here since 2013. I've met some of the dopest people since I've been here, and some of them are from here, some are not from here, and they, they transferred here like I did. But man, like, I've just met some of the dopest individuals out here. During your time here, you said you've been here, going on almost 2 years now?
Yeah.
What's been like one of the highlight moments of you living in Atlanta so far?
You mean like something like big?
Yeah, something, a moment that you love to share with people.
let me see. So, performing with Master P at the No Limit tour.
Ooh, now that's a huge one.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that. How did that happen?
That was dope. I ain't really expect that because I ain't think I would, be doing something like that, like performing at the No Limit tour. So, just having like connections and stuff through Instagram, people reach out to you. Hey, can you come? Can you come do this? It's like, yeah, I'm down.
You don't want to miss that opportunity,
yeah,
shoot.
Right. So I look at that. That was just like a blessing. That wasn't luck. That was a blessing.
Yes.
And that's why I do what I do, because, you just never know when you go get opportunities like that.
Absolutely.
So, that was that was dope.
And you don't want to miss those opportunities, even if sometimes it might not necessarily be a paid opportunity.
Exactly.
It's still a situation that's going to put you in a position to lead to other paid opportunities.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's what I try to explain to people. Everybody, always wants money.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid. Nah. Yeah, you like what people got to understand, you're not going to always get paid for what you do.
Absolutely correct.
So
I've done a ton of free work.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of, opportunities, big opportunities, and those are going to lead to paid opportunities, like you said.
Exactly, right. It's going to put you in a position to meet people that are going to potentially book you later on. They'll be like, man, this dude right here was so dope. I got to have him on the next show. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what doors that's going to open up for you. So that's dope that you want to stay in that, because, a lot of people out here don't get
money
that.
Hungry. You can't be money hungry. In the industry.
No, for real. No, because God's not going to bless you when you're just greedy like that, straight like that. Okay, but let's take it to the opposite side of that. Not just necessarily say you've had any bad moments, but what would you say is maybe like either a lesson you learned being out here, or maybe a moment that you had that was a little bit of a struggle that you had to overcome?
Yeah, I had a lot of those on here. But like, that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
You can't really skip the struggle. You got to struggle to succeed. So I would say like kind of trusting like people. Like I felt like I over gave my loyalty to a lot of people, whereas I should have just like cut it short.
Yeah.
So
I get it. It
was like I kind of put myself in a position to where like, oh dang, well, I helped or did this for, too many people or been too nice. So it kind of didn't really help me in the long run. But at the same time, that blessing do come back around.
It does.
So I had to
Absolutely.
learn like, not to kind of expect nothing in return from people, because everybody not built like you. So
why are you so wise at such a young age?
Yeah, like no, cause I've been kind of getting like slapped in the face a lot. Like been thinking that if I do this for him or her, then I'll get to, But nah, like I had to learn like nah, but still like keep my same loyalty and just let them blessings for God come back.
That's right, because we don't get our blessings from no man. We get it from God.
Yeah.
So it's like when you do stuff for people, you don't do it with the intention of expecting anything in return. Right. I had to learn that too, because I ain't gonna lie. When I first got in this business, I was doing a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and they weren't reciprocating, and I took it a little personal. But I said, you know what? It's not their job to have to reciprocate. Yeah. I should be doing this because I genuinely want to do it. Yeah. If they reciprocate, cool. If not, God's gonna bless me.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all a part of growth. Yeah. We learn along the journey.
And that's all it's about at the end of the day. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'm genuine. So I want to see people win. So period. What I do for people ain't got nothing to do with me.
Facts.
Whether it's like, well, I'm feeding you or I'm just putting you on to like whatever. Like, it's just like to receive blessings. Like, so.
Absolutely. With what you do, in the industry, give us a rundown, because I know you said you dance and you're like a social media or a brand influencer. Give us a rundown of everything that you got going on.
Like, okay, so I was strictly like, before I even like tapped into like YouTube and stuff, I was strictly a dancer. Like I was just, posting dance videos on YouTube and Instagram, as well on TikTok. But I kind of like, kind of retired, call myself retired from dance. Like, you go on my Instagram now, you don't really see a lot of dance content because I'm trying to really grow my YouTube platform and like get monetized and stuff.
Absolutely.
And just trying to like tap into different things because I'm getting older. So like eventually I got to kind of cut ties with, what I've been doing for the longest. Like,
of course.
I feel like I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, in my dance career.
I totally get it.
Performed on big stages, arenas, opened up for, people's favorite artists and celebrities and stuff. So it get to a point where like, okay, I set that milestone, and then I actually want to influence. I want people to follow in my footsteps and be like, oh yeah, I want to do what you did, type of stuff. And actually it's happening. Like, I'm actually am influencing the youth. Like, I got people in my DMs that, oh yeah, I want to do this how you did it, or so I just want to set that that milestone for other people. So that was actually always my goal in dancing. I ain't never cared about fame and clout and followers and nothing like that, because I knew like that was guaranteed, because every dancer was getting followers, like so it was just like, okay, I know I'm gonna get followers because the other influencers, they gaining followers.
Absolutely.
And me doing what they doing is just only go help me too. So I just wanted to influence. And
absolutely, because you don't want to rely solely on social media,
exactly.
because we want to also impact the real world.
Exactly.
Because as you and I both know, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors that come along with social media. Like, people only post the good stuff or only post what they want you to see. Like we said earlier, the people that they might talk about you, but behind closed doors, they're miserable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let the world know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's important for you to do stuff in the real, like what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
have a platform outside of social media.
Exactly.
Like you said, I feel like too many people depend on social media to where it's like, you want to get it to where, like, who are you outside of Instagram? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be this big, verified or paid influencer, but who are you outside of that? Are you actually influencing outside of social media? Do you actually, like, help people? Do you actually, like, influence? Because you can be who you are on and off social media. And I feel like people just who they are on social media. And then, like, people be having bad spirits outside, because, like, it's a lot of people, like, I'm cool with on social media, like, big influencers, but, like, outside, and like, I can't stand, I hate them. Like, I hate, like, I know hate is a strong term, but, like, I hate their
character. And like, trust me, I get it.
How you this person on social media, but off social media, you weird and you cocky and you like, nah, I don't.
You don't get down with that. That's why I said it's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Right.
It really is, because I feel you. I've met so many people that on social media, they're one person, but you meet them in person.
They don't be
it's like,
you think they
It's like, who are you? You're not that same person,
Like, two-faced, and be like kind of like front, like they got this, but like don't really get it. And then they forget it's people that know you outside social media. So like you can't really front for social media.
Nah, that's big facts, bro. I'm with you on that a million %. And really, too, truth be told, there comes a point in time where you're not going to want to have to rely on social media. You don't want to be like 60 years old and still having to worry about who's liking your stuff.
Yeah.
You want to be at you want to still potentially be working, but do it on to bigger and better things.
Because, this stuff ain't going to be around forever. This stuff just temporary. You don't know when this stuff might shut down.
Man.
It be glitching and a lot of stuff. Like, you just never know. So that's what I made sure, like, I have a platform outside of what I do on social media. Like, I still dance outside of Instagram. Just because I don't post dance videos, or, like, I still be dancing. Like, I do shows, performances, or just, like, I used to teach dance classes.
I was just going to ask you that. I swear I was going to be like, do you teach?
Yeah.
So you just answered my question.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. And that right there is rewarding, because someone said to me recently, they said that our passion is not always our purpose.
Exactly.
And that's true, because whatever we're passionate about may not be our purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so you love to dance, but your purpose may be to help other people learn how to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you can use your passion to learn what your purpose is and bloom from there, because it's so rewarding to help somebody else.
Yeah, especially definitely. I love it. Yeah, that's what I love the most. I love when people like be inspired, and then like I love when I see people like on the internet, like for instance, like it's people who I see dancing now who never like bust the dance move, and I know they was inspired by me, even though like they didn't say it.
They ain't gonna tell you that,
and I know
but
like they was inspired by me because they was the people who, you know, was
trust me, they out there
was asking me like, yeah, I want to learn how to dance, like, you know, so I love it.
Yeah, and of course, because you know the truth. You know that they was watching you.
Yeah, and I'm not one of them type of, you know, persons that go on the internet and be like, oh, he doing this.
Never.
Me, or he didn't. Like, nah,
Never.
I just love to see people like just doing what they do, because everybody was inspired by somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody just woke up one day and decided to do something. Like, nah.
Yeah, because I promise you, the minute that you start spreading that type of negative energy, for example, like you said, if you went on Instagram and made a negative post about, man, I know y'all was inspired by me, but you don't want to give me credit. Like, that's when you're going to turn people off, because people don't want to see that type of negative, only for clout. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't no cloud chasers. So it's like, keep that type of stuff off of social media. Not to say that our lives are always perfect, because they're not. But when you start utilizing your platform for negativity and negative stuff, you're going to lose a big part of your crowd, because the energy is off.
Yeah, and like people don't, like you said, like people don't like that. Like, and then it's given like arrogant and cocky. Like, you know, you want to be humble. Like I'm very humble.
Yes.
Like I'm not the type of person. I don't speak on nothing. I don't brag. I don't like to brag. You know, that's what social media is for. Like my platform and everything I do speaks for itself. So I don't really have to like talk and brag, and I don't got to do none of that. Like people can just go on my Instagram, YouTube, and see what I'm doing. Like,
you're doing it because it's what you love to do.
Exactly.
And there's a big difference between doing something because it's in your heart and it's what you love to do, or some people who do it for the clout or for the fame, or I'm with you, bro. Like I do this, like majority of the people that I choose to interview or I'll bring in are people that are still on the rise. I know a lot of celebrities and stuff, but when they're at that point, they don't really need me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not going to bring them through to try to up my numbers. Like, I don't care about all that.
I don't do that. I don't do that type of stuff either. Like, I'm real genuine. Like, you know, I rock with who rock with me, whether you got clout or don't, you know? So it's not, I don't do the clout chasing. I don't care who got this many followers.
Who cares?
If you genuine, then I'm going to rock with you, you know? I don't be doing none of that.
So you do some vlogging.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Well, actually, I'm finna like start getting into it more, because like that's why I just like started me a vlog channel, because like I like my main channel is kind of like the same, so I don't want to be like repetitive. Like I'm kind of want to drive like more attraction to my main channel. So I don't want to like lose subscribers and viewers and stuff just by like doing the same. Like I kind of want to give my subscribers like a different taste.
You got to be innovative.
And
slick.
So that's why I said like I'm gonna start doing like more vlogging and like more pranks and challenges.
Oh yeah, people love that stuff.
My main thing like that I do on my channel is public interviews.
Okay.
So like that's kind of my what's the term, like niche or whatever.
Oh, your niche, yeah
niche.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah, that's kind of like what my main focus was like when I first started like doing YouTube, like interviewing people, because I got inspired by other like big influencers and stuff. So I kind of took that and ran with it.
I was actually going to ask you, now that you said that, I was going to ask you a second ago, does podcasting interest you at all?
Yeah, now, because like
it's very lucrative.
Yeah, like for my first interview, like I never saw myself like on a radio. So I was just like looking at me like on a podcast. It's just like, oh yeah, this is me.
I think I could do this.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. And then and then like I want to be different too. I know it's not a lot of influencers and like YouTubers and stuff who be on radios and podcasts.
Exactly.
Like I don't see it. So
no, there's not. That's why I was like
for like rappers and stuff to be on interviews and stuff. So I kind of want to, be different.
Hey, the King RJ podcast coming soon, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. Nah, that's what you got to do. One thing that I heard 2 Chainz say in one of his interviews, and it always stuck with me, is you have to get on board or get left behind. Yeah, and that's just what it is. Like, honestly, when I first started doing radio, that's what it was. Like, it was my radio show. But then when podcasting became a thing, I transitioned it from Industry's Most Wanted Radio to Industry's Most Wanted Podcast because that's more searchable. That's the thing now. Everybody's podcasting. So I was like, you know what? Okay, we're going to rebrand a little bit. And it worked. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to make it your own. Yeah. But still figure out a way to do what people want to see. Yeah, exactly. And with you already having an audience because, you're a dancer and a content creator and you're vlogging and stuff, I think with you incorporating podcasting in there, it's only going to increase your audience. Yeah. That's what my sister just told me before I left the crib. Got to, bro. Like, you gotta listen. I'm always trying to figure out new and different things that I can do because you don't want to ever get bored or complacent. Right. Yeah. Like, and I found myself like doing that. Like, yeah, we all do. my views and stuff and subscribers was like dropping, and then like I'm looking on my channel and just like I'm seeing the same like type of videos, public interviews, even though like they different type of questions and interviews, but like I need like different content. You need new content. Yes. Yeah. Trust me. That's why I recently started doing, because I always get artists hitting me up. Can you listen to my song and tell me what you think? Okay, cool. So me and my business partner, we started a video music review. Then now we're getting ready to start a music video countdown. Like, just different stuff like that. Right. Artists want their videos seen and, or whatever it is. So it's like, you got to figure out ways to be innovative and stand out. Mm-hmm. And be like versatile and stuff. Right. Be open to trying out new things. Yeah. 'Cause at first, I just wanted to dance. I didn't care about nothing else. Literally, like, and like people was getting tired of like seeing my dance videos and stuff, but I ain't care. I was like, I ain't doing this for y'all. I'm doing this for me. I love to dance. For real. But as I got older and like started actually like being active with dance and like I started seeing, and then I moved out here to Atlanta and started getting exposed to different stuff and meeting different type of people, different type of creators, and I kind of seen for myself of what I needed to do to grow my platform and audience. Exactly. So, you learn. It's a learning process. And the thing about social media, and I'm sure you understand this and experience it, because I know me and everybody else that I talk to, Instagram is making it harder and harder for us to get engagement. Yeah. Because they want us to pay for ads. Yeah. I remember when I first got on Instagram, it went in chronological order, meaning that now you might see a post come down your timeline that someone posted 2-3 days ago. Right. Or from somebody you don't follow. Or and I'm just like, so I've noticed that my engagement has it's still there, but it's went down because not as many people are seeing your stuff anymore. And that's why I don't really like post no more, because like Instagram, like they hating on us. Yeah, I've been getting discouraged because first of all, like, I'm monetized on Instagram. I get paid for my reels and stuff. Of course, and, like, live. So like they getting like real strict with the policies and stuff. Yes. So, like they don't like they be like not monetizing my video. I get a notification, oh your reel cannot be monetized because such and such or like whatever, and like I don't really be using like profanity, and then I try to keep it clean. Yeah. So like I mean I only really be posting like dance reels, like short little lab videos, me footworking or like doing something funny. Yeah. And like they wouldn't monetize it, and then like they wouldn't tell me why. It'll just be like learn more, right? And the policies and stuff like that. I'll just be like, how I didn't go against any of these. Like, so that just kind of like discouraged me, and just like, man, I don't even want to forget it. Like, what was the point of y'all even like offering this if you're not going to allow me to be great? Like, and I've noticed too, like with the reels, when they first started doing it, if you posted a reel, like it was getting a ton of views.
Yeah.
Now you be struggling to get views on there. I really think that they are suppressing it because they don't want to have to pay us for it.
And same like TikTok. Like TikTok, I feel like TikTok pick and choose.
Right. Of course. They suppress a lot of people. Yeah, that's just what it is. And, you know, and again, that's like what you and I talked about. That's why it's important to have outlets outside of social media.
Exactly.
Do you have your own website?
No.
That's the next thing you got to do.
Okay.
Get your own website. I tell people that, not just artists, but just anybody, because again, social media is not ours. We don't own it.
Okay.
It could go away at any given time. So it's like if you purchase your domain, you own that. That's your place.
Right.
You can have all your videos, all your content in one space. You know, if it's kingrj.com or whatever you decide to name it.
Okay.
Once you buy it, that is yours.
Nice.
Yeah. So I would highly suggest getting yourself a website.
Yeah, I'm glad you even gave me. I be all open to ideas because I never even thought of that.
Yes. Yeah. That's your domain.
And when I do it, I'm a give you the credit. Oh yeah, TampaMystic told me that. Got this idea from her.
And you can put whatever you want up there, period. And you ain't got to worry about it getting taken down because it's got this or that. Like, hey, you put whatever you want up there.
Right, ain't got to worry about copyright, nothing.
Nothing, period.
My merch, my brand, everything.
Yeah, you could sell your merch on there because they have like a lot of digital stores that you can use where it's print on demand basically. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to have to store a whole bunch of shirts or whatever, you can use like Shopify and places like that who will actually print it and ship it out for you, and you still make a profit off of it. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely look into that.
I'm going to definitely look into that because I never thought about that.
Yeah. Well, see, coming soon, y'all.
Yes, sir. KingRJ.com, man.
That right. What you got coming up next, man? I mean, I know you got stuff going on. What can we expect to see from you coming soon?
Man, more podcasts, definitely, because I see, this is my little route.
Yes.
It's my second podcast. So, to all the, interviews, to all the podcasts, just, reach out to me or I reach out to y'all, whatever, we can work. Let's do business. Let's, I'm all for everything, collaborating, more YouTube content, of course. I'm thinking about like starting back teaching because I ain't really been teaching no more because I've been having too much, on my plate. So, but yeah,
that's a good problem.
Everything's starting to fall back in place. So I'm getting back in motion. The weather's starting to get back warmer.
Yes, hallelujah.
Everything. More trips, vacations. I just came back from Las Vegas, my birthday, whatever. So I just turned up out there. Thank you. Turned up, did my little thing out there. I'm finna take more trips because, I ain't never really, I think last year was the most I ever, took vacations and stuff. And, as I started traveling more, that kind of, motivated me to just, oh, yeah, I'm finna, because I used to think traveling was just out of my reach.
Right.
And I used to think it was, unaffordable, but in reality, it's not.
No, it's really not.
I just used to, think, oh, no, I can't afford this or I can't afford it. But I really, can.
If you properly plan it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing about life is, too, you and I both know the only thing that's ever guaranteed in life is that our clock will expire. We're all going to die. Yeah. That's the only guarantee. So with that being said, especially the world is crazy right now. We're in 2022 and there's a whole war going on.
Man.
Fighting over land and stuff. Man. Who would have ever thought in 2022 people were still out there fighting over land? That's a whole nother subject. But my point is, we don't know when it's our day that we're going to leave this earth. So don't just work, and then die. Enjoy some of your life while you're here by traveling and taking vacations. And, you got to do that
mindset.
stuff.
You can't be scared to, a lot of people be scared to do stuff because, they be worrying about consequences. I don't really worry about, I let whatever happen. Enjoy yourself, have your fun now and then worry about, I know that might sound kind of, crazy, but it's in reality, if you want to be successful, you got to take risks. You got to, take advantage of opportunities that you overlooking because you not go, you don't know, what you missing.
Listen, I think you and I are the same person.
Yeah, you never know what you're missing because you so worried about negative things, what might happen that you skipping over something, a big opportunity or something positive. So
man, Man, we gonna call you Pastor RJ.
Nah, for real. Like, that's just how I think. So I just do what I do according to what I want to do. So I move, how I want to, because I do what I want to do. I don't let people tell me what I should be doing or how to live. I don't do that. I do what I feel is best to me. And then whatever happens. Like, if I, deal with consequences, like, later, okay, stuff go happen in life. Like,
Man.
you go through whatever you can't, you go through ups and downs. So just have fun and, like, live your best life now.
Man, I'm resonating with everything you're saying, because I used to be the overthinker. I used to worry about, like, oh man, if I do this, what's gonna happen? And oh man, I might lose money. Or I don't do that no more.
That's why I just moved to Atlanta last year.
Yeah, on a whim, right?
I been supposed to move to Atlanta, but I was scared because I ain't know what I was gonna do out here. I ain't know.
Right.
And then there was other people, like, talking fear into my. I wanted to move out here, but I had other people in my head talking fear.
Yeah, you got to get them people out your ear, boy.
Head, like, oh, well, if you move to Atlanta, how you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? And I'd be like, man, you right, dang. So I'm always be stuck in Chicago forever. And then I would just be like, man, I want to move to Atlanta so bad, but I can't because this and that. And they saying, what if I don't do it? Like, what if this and what if that? But I had to come out that what if mindset and just go. Just do it like Nike,
Because honestly, in my opinion, this is what I think about people who do that. They don't believe in you.
Exactly.
If they really believed in you and in your capabilities, they would be like, oh, bro, go for it. You gonna go out there and you gonna smash it. You gonna kill it. You know what I'm saying? But the ones be like, well, what about this? They're the ones who feel like they're doubting you.
Yeah.
You don't, and no shade, but those type of people, you can't keep them too close.
Yeah,
keep them at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because
I had too many people like that in my head. Like,
they're the ones that are going to make you miss an opportunity, and they're the ones that are also not presenting you with opportunities. Right. I'm with you, bro. You got to take risk.
For sure.
When you take risk, God's going to look out for you. Yeah. Because that's what life is about.
And the richest people, the most successful people took risks. They sacrificed. They went through the most uncomfortable situations to get where they at, because like I said, you got to struggle to succeed. You got to go through hard times. Like, you got to go through obstacles. Like, I feel like a lot of people be trying to live life too perfect.
Man, and it's never perfect. There's no such thing.
People be trying to, oh, well, I'm going to wait till I get this in order. I'm going to wait till I get my life together. I'm going to wait till I get this. Like, you're not going to never be too together. Never. You're always going to have priorities and responsibilities. Always. Like, from the day you become an adult to the day you die.
Facts.
You go die with responsibility. So you might as well just do what you want to do and just deal with whatever comes after.
Absolutely. I tell people, stop making excuses on why you can't do something and figure out the reasons why you should be doing it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, rather than saying, I can't do it because of this, you know what? I should do it because of this.
Exactly.
Find the positive in every situation. There's enough negativity out here in the world, man. And I mean, that's so dope. You have such a great mindset, bro. Like,
and now just me moving, just that one step, me moving to Atlanta got me all the way here, and then like to a lot of places that I never thought. Like, I never thought I'd be sitting in front of a cameras and on stage. Like, never. And then just took that one step. Let me move to Atlanta, especially if I got an older, supportive sister out here.
That's right.
That's willing to.
That's dope. Shout out to sis.
Yeah. Shout out to my older sister. I mean, she get on my nerves. But
well, that's what she's supposed to do. That's your older sister, so she wants to see the best for you.
Sure.
Because the thing about women, especially if they're your family, we're nurturing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that with my son and my whole family. Like, even my dad, I always check on him every day just to make sure he's good. Because as women, we're just, I probably get on his nerves a little bit, but we're just nurturing like that. Yeah. So, man, anything else you got coming up before we get up out of here and do the last 3 things that we got to do, man?
Yeah. That's pretty much it, man. And for the viewers that's watching, whatever y'all want to see, like I said, I'm open to all ideas. Whatever y'all want me to do on my channel, y'all can subscribe to my channel. It's King RJ. Follow my Instagram. Just call me RJ. That's just JUS with no T. Call me RJ. And, anybody want to collaborate, just DM me, man. Just, anybody want to work, promotion, all that, let's do it. I'm open.
So if there's like artists out there who have, a song,
music videos, we can work.
If they want you to do a dance to their song, that's a service that you offer.
Oh yeah.
And they can just DM you, get the pricing information and all that. That's dope, man.
And if I rock with you, we could we can I'll rock with you. If you mess with me, I'll mess with you. We could
Hey, make it make sense.
Yeah. I don't be really.
I feel you.
I support who support me.
Right.
So,
sometimes you can do an even trade off. Like, hey, if you can do this for me, I do this for you. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Because clothing brands, y'all want me to rock y'all gear. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Absolutely. You gave out your social media. Website's coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So everything. Just call me RJ. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that. Y'all can subscribe to my YouTube channel, King RJ. Just check me out, man. Up and coming YouTube influencer. Also, I'm an award-winning dancer.
Oh, dope! Big congrats.
4-time award-winning dancer.
I know that's
in
right.
College. Yeah,
that's big, bro. Big things popping. Yeah. I know you probably got some people that are supporting the movement. Who you want to give a shout out to?
Man, I want to give a shout out. First off, I want to give a shout out to God.
Yes, always first.
And everybody in my family, everybody that rock with me, all my homies, and they know who they are. I ain't gonna name drop. Everybody know who and they see this, they know who they are. My close, well, I ain't gonna lie, I don't got friends. I got brothers. Everybody,
yes,
who I rock with. That's my family. So
Facts.
Shout out to all my family. If you in my corner, if you in my circle, you my family. And I just want everybody to know that I rock with y'all. Same way y'all rock with me, nothing more, nothing less. So, so shout out to everybody that rock with me and that's loyal, So, I got a lot of people who actually want to see me shine and win.
Yeah. Shout out to those people, man. Like, keep supporting the movement, man, because we can't do this stuff by ourselves. We need a support system.
For sure.
Last thing we got to do before we get up out of here, man, we are live and direct on the industry's most wanted podcast, right? I got my homie, my new bro over here, King RJ, checking in. So I got to know, what makes you the industry's most wanted?
That's a hard question. No, it's not. I'm different. I'm different than a lot of influencers and like creators. Like I'm me, first of all.
Yeah.
I don't really go on the internet pretending I'm somebody I'm not. I'm me. I don't want to be nobody else. I wear my own ways. I do my own, thing. And if, I don't really overkick it. I don't really, if you see a lot of my videos and like posts, I'm usually by myself because I'm just me. I'm my own individual.
Right.
So I don't really be with all the, extra. I don't really try to fit in with crowds and just try to I don't do that. I'm me. And I stay true to myself. And true, that's it. Like, I ride with myself 10 toes down.
Got to, bro.
And like I go any and everywhere by myself, not worry about nobody. And it's not to sound, tough or nothing, but like, I stand 10 toes down, and that's how I gotta be. And that's why everybody rock with me how they rock with me, because of my character. Like I don't hate on nobody. I wish success on everybody. Any and everybody. I support everybody. So, I just want to see everybody win. So, man, I'm one of them genuine, I'm one of those.
You got some big energy. You got some big energy.
Everybody know, I'm one of those. And I talk a lot of shit too.
Nah, for real.
I talk my shit, pop my shit sometimes, but like overall I'm genuine, and I carry myself with like real genuine love and like care. I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
So I'm one of those type of Aquarius
who
love real hard. I don't think about nothing else. Like, if you want something from me, you ask me for something, I got you. If I got it, you got it. Especially if I rock with you. So I'm one of those, man, for real.
I could tell you got that big energy, man, and that's one thing that I thrive on with people. Like even just how you came through the door. Like you came, you had a smile on your face, and I'm telling you, like that type of stuff will make people want to be around you.
Yeah,
nobody wants to deal with an a-hole, you know.
Yeah, but this come from pain. I ain't gonna lie. Like I do come around like with joy and like good energy and good spirits and stuff, but it all this just come from pain because I've been through a lot. You know, I just lost my great grandma, and both my parents died. So my mom.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I actually love like sharing this story because when I was out in Vegas, you know, this girl came up, started a random conversation to me, and like I told her, we was talking for a little minute, and like I told her like our situation, and she liked me. She was like, yeah, you got a good spirit for all that you've been through. So it just come from like what I've been through. So it's kind of like I got to keep my head, you know, held high. So I can't just walk around with like bad energy because of stuff that I've been through.
Absolutely,
I gotta kind of like express myself with like love and joy because at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna be good regardless of what I go through. So and it's just like everybody I lost. Like my mother, my dad, granddad, my oldest brother. It's just them looking down on me, just like, you know, doing this.
Absolutely.
Me, so.
You got to continue to do it for them too.
Yeah.
Because they're proud of you.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate everybody. It's your girl, TampaMystic, King RJ, Industry's Most Wanted. We out of here, y'all.
Yes, sir.